Hello guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing maybe 2 episodes. I'm not quite sure because I have only one fragrance related content today, and it's going to be a list of 12 fragrances, I guess. Yeah, Middle Eastern perfumes. I'm doing this video mostly to give you an update on these fragrances. They are relatively new in my collection. Most of them I got them like last couple of months or so, and a couple of them are a bit old, right? So these fragrances are all Middle Eastern perfumes, and I feel these fragrances are on the affordable side. Some of them, they are a little more expensive than the other, but these perfumes on most part they smell expensive, and they, even though they are a budget or affordable side, but they actually smell quite expensive to me and quite quality, like good quality fragrance. So they are not always like all of them are summer or winter. Some of them are dark, some of them are sweet, some of them are fresh, and I put them like all 12 of them I picked because they're all quality. Some of them are little beast mode, some of them are less beast mode, but doesn't really matter. The scent profile is my criteria, and that's how I chosen them. Okay, so check out my review, and I can actually forget what they were trying to clone, or if they are similar to something. If I do forget, just check out my full review. Okay, so the first fragrance I want to show you, it's a really nice looking bottle, and this is a take on, I think, Armani's Stronger With You tobacco. Okay, so this one is from House of Maison Alhambra Lattafa. This is like, look at the bottle. I really like this side. Actually, I didn't notice it before. It has a very nice bottle design. Coloration is beautiful, just like the OG. Quite nice presentation, and this one smells very close to this, called Your Touch tobacco. They have the whole line dupe, like they have I think amber, intense, whatever. They have the whole line covered, even the oud. So this one I bought because I do enjoy the note of tobacco, and this one has some of it. It's like spicy sweet. The tobacco in this is not really like that intense, but the whole, like the composition of this fragrance is quite nice, little smoky, and I think this fragrance lasts a long time. It smells very expensive. I would say the Armani one is superior by every single in every single way possible, but this thing is not bad at all for the price point. Okay, Your Touch tobacco by Maison Alhambra Lattafa. Check it out. Okay, so the second one was my scent of the night, and I am going to do like a full review on this like later, maybe a couple of weeks. But right now in Bangladesh, like, it's very humid and hot as well. So outside when you go, there's just no breeze, and I do go for like cardio every day, like morning and then like nighttime. Both time there was just literally no breeze, and then after the Eid, there's this smell, like off-putting smell everywhere. So it's kind of like whether, like, the pollution in the air and all that. But even in the middle of that, I needed something to, like, enjoy my walk, so I went heavily with this one, Imperium Intense. Okay, and this fragrance I think is from House of Fragrance World. Yeah, this is a take on Elysium Intense. I think that's the fragrance this trying to do. And this fragrance, I actually go heavy. You can see it's going like down very rapidly. This fragrance is quite nice. Okay, it smells really refreshing. Yeah, it's really refreshing. There's like a huge blast of grapefruit. It's very not acidic in a bad way. It's a citrus, uplifting grapefruit. It's like a frozen grapefruit kind of smell, and then follows by some other complexity, but it stays mostly on like a fresher side. Okay, and I get like 3.5 hours from this, in even in the high humidity, which means this is a good performer for the price. No issue at all. 20 something dollars, definitely well spent. You can decant this stuff and you can use it in the warmer setup. Great fragrance for office, gym, and very up class. It smells quite expensive, right? So Rojada of the Elysium ones, they are like literally like $200 plus now. They are very expensive, not for everybody. If you like that DNA, you can try this. Okay, this is Fragrance World Imperium Intense or Intense. The next one I'm gonna go is a fragrance from House of oh man, the bottle is getting a little deformed. Okay, sorry. So this is again from House of Lattafa. This is called Atlas. Okay, so this is a little bottle of 55 ml, I think. Yeah, and this is an EDP concentration, and this one tries to replicate, I think, mostly Megamare by oh man, Nasimato. No, what's the house called? I forget the house. See, I cannot remember the house, but I remember the fragrance, Megamare or Megamare. So that fragrance is full of deep sea ambergris green. For some reason, this fragrance makes me sick, and I yet put it in the list. The reason being, this fragrance is quite like solid, rock solid. For performance, you think the small bottle, it's like a little bottle, and it's like not gonna last very long. You just literally need 2 sprays. It is powerful, like Megamare, okay? But Megamare has a little bit better quality, obviously better quality, but that's also very expensive. So this stuff is one of the top-notch fragrances with a very beautiful cap. I would say just go less. Less is more with this. If you put too much, then I literally feel, I don't know, for that ambergris feel, that oceanic, that, whale vomit, whatever, that makes me sometimes sick. But I think this is a good fragrance. You can try it, Atlas. Mostly for summers, if you need a perfumer, this is a good perfumer, okay? Next one is, most of the fragrances I showed recent times as well, but this smells also of good quality. This one is called Khamrah Dukhan. Okay, Dukhan means smoke, I guess, in Arabic. But this perfume is like the third flanker, Khamrah Kawa, and then there was Khamrah. What is the other one? Uh, Man, there are three or man. Anyway, I think that in total three, but this one is the most toffee like, like chocolate caramel, at the same time little bit smoky, little bit leather. So this smells are very expensive. It's, some people say like angel share DNA. It has certain vibe, but I do have an angel share proper dupe. But this smells very expensive as well, and very, very strong, long lasting on my skin. uh, Try this out. I mean, if you see this, someone give it a try and see the dry down. It's very beautiful. It's actually the best from the line. So the next one is something I really, really am pushing a lot, and I did say this smells very like much like a fragrance. Like name of the fragrance would be, I think, Teroni. Okay, is that again Nasemato? Yeah, maybe that's Nasemato. What is Megamare from? Megamare is Orthoparisi. Yeah, so Nasemato, yeah, Orthoparisi, Nasemato. They're two cousin, brands, so I get confused. But this one is called Black Fume by Ahmed Al Maghribi, and to my nose, I have another Maghribi, but this is one of the top Maghribi releases like ever. Okay, sorry, that the perfume that I smelled, maybe due to that again that Megamare kind of DNA sometimes gets you like anyway. So Black Fume is the beautiful bottle. First of all, I love this bottle. It looks really awesome. It's like dark, mysterious, kind of like yellow. It's like Lanidulum kind of bottle. But this fragrance opens up very fruity. Okay, I think it's a raspberry or some fruity note, which is beautiful. But once it starts drying down, it goes to the dark side. It smells like lava. It smells like spices. Yet it stays fruity. Compared to the Teroni, this is more sweet, but it still smells expensive. And the power of this fragrance, you think, oh man, this is a cheap fragrance. This is not gonna last. This fragrance actually will surprise you. I think I'll preserve it for maybe 4 months from now, 5 months from now, when November starts, whenever that starts, the weather will start to cool down a little bit, then it will be beautiful. Okay, and when winter hits you, this is going to be amazing friends. Trust me on this. I will rock this. If I am here, I'm going to rock this with a leather jacket if it's gonna be really cold. Okay, Black Fume by Ahmed Al Maghribi. Beautiful, beautiful release. And the next one is the latest fragrance that I reviewed. I already got about 10K views on that. All the Hawases, they do that for me, so I really am grateful. And this was sent to me specially by Rasasi, this bottle called Tropical. Okay, this is nice. This is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau Paradise Garden. Le Beau Paradise Garden is expensive. It's a designer, but it's $150 for 120 ml, and that thing is expensive. I bought it, I sold it off because I felt it was not worth that price point. Okay, some of the fragrances, they do smell expensive, they are expensive, and they do smell expensive, so it makes sense. But this makes so much more sense. This is very close to that, with some citrus elements, coconut, fig, all those things, and it's literally like, ocean breeze, on this tropical paradise. This is the smell, and it's very unisex for me. It's sweet, it's coconutty, basically it's mint, and it smells like a mojito sometimes, but basically it's a summer fragrance both genders can use, and I think it smells very expensive. And the price point of this under $40, man, pure value. Okay, so Hawas Tropical. Next one is a fragrance which doesn't last as much as the Hawas. Hawas lasts a long time, but this one gives me about 4 hours in total longevity. But the price is so good, so I don't have any complaint. This is Rayhaan. Rayhaan's the new Pacific, isn't it? Pacific Aura. This is the new one, and it says Purom, but this is inspired by Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill. I haven't tried that, but I tried the other dupes. I have about 3 dupes: Paris Corner, and I think I have Jean Low, and also I think, where's the other one? There's one more house. It's called this one, Luciano. So I have basically 3 or 4 dupes of Pacific Chill, and this is the most affordable one. and that makes it good value. Okay, all of them more or less the same scent profile, but this one is refreshing. I feel that mint, the citruses, the mint, and the green. This fragrance, yeah, it's fresh, green, sparkling like a mojito, grapefruit mojito with good performance. And I do detect like a tea note. It's kind of relaxing. Imagine like green tea with citrus. If you're drinking, this is that fragrance, and it's a green blue. You can see the turquoise color. It's nice. The bottle is nice with the magnetic cap. So this is one of the most affordable ones, yet smells very expensive. So definitely check it out. This is called Pacific Aura Purum by Rayhaan. I have back-to-back Rayhans. Okay, the next Rayhaan is my most favorite Rayhaan until now. I tried almost all their collection except a few, but whatever I tried, I think this is their best creation till date, and I just absolutely love it. This smells like nothing else out there. I think they made a very interesting perfume here with a beautiful bottle called Crimson. Okay, this one looks like the Elixir bottle they made. Elixir is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir dupe. This one is Creed Centurus. I'm remembering all the names today. See, the every day the steps and the cardios, they do help. So this perfume, it's stunning. It's stunning to say the least. When the winter comes, man, I am going to rock this. I'm going to get back a bottle. This smells so beautiful. I haven't smelled the Creed, but the Creed, I know the price, and I don't want to buy the Creed at all. You might say, why not, bro? Like, why don't you buy the original? I can buy, but then, being a practical person who's been playing this game for about 10 years, I need to make sense to me. Like, if I pay for the Creed, I would let go of at least 10 Middle Eastern perfumes or something like that, or a few designers, at their price point. I can make content, but it's okay. It's not about that. Just Creeds, I don't feel they are now worth, like, you buy Aventus Elixir, for 450, 500. I don't feel like it. I don't feel comfortable with it. But this smells so nice. This is like the most unique fragrance in this whole list, okay? And it smells expensive. I think there's a tobacco in there. I could be wrong. It's like a smoky, fruity red, And this perfume, the scent profile of this is very, very nice. So check out the notes breakdown of Centurus by Creed. You'll see what this one smells like. It's a beautiful fragrance with a good longevity. Next one is that other Ahmed Al Maghribi I was talking about, and this one is called Laathani. This is the oldest one here in my collection so far. I think the rest of them are newer. But this fragrance, man, I definitely will not ever change my mind. Like, if I ever make top 3, top 5, Ahmed Al Maghribi, this one is in there. This is like high class. Marge, this one, Bin Shaikh, Desire of Shaikh. They have quite a few great ones. This is one of them, and I definitely would put top 5 the Black Fume as well. They are very, very posh, even though this is more expensive than this, but the quality, this smells expensive like anything. If you want to wear something like a blackberry, like there's like a 3 note, perhaps it's like one stage is the fruits, then there is perhaps oud rose something, and the base is something like leather. As far as I remember, I could be wrong, but it's dark, it's opulent, it's sensual, and it smells very expensive. I'm not calling this technically anything this is a clone of, but I would think the quality of this fragrance is similar to maybe like Middle Eastern take on oud, cashmere mode, that line of MFK. This is that good. Yeah, and it lasts a long time. It smells very, very expensive. Definitely check it out. This is called Laathani. Okay, great fragrance. They do have other ones like Ignite Oud, Summer Oud. They're also good. Next one, I think, is the dupe of Paragon, Inicio Perfumes. I love when I can remember things, So this is definitely one of my favorite perfumes from Lattafa. Once again, this is called Vintage Radio. From this line, they have a niche line, then they have a niche Amarati line. This is part of the niche line. It's around $40 budget. Man, you cannot find a better fragrance than this in this price point, okay? All these fragrances, they are like absolute banger for your money, okay? This fragrance has plum, I think so, and it's sweet, man. It's so beautiful. It's just every time I just want to spray this. Even though this is not winter, it's more of a strong, like, sweet, fruity, and maybe sandalwood. I don't know what's in the base, I forgot. But, when I think of Paragon, Paragon smells great, more polished, but the price point is around 200 something versus $40. It's not far off. The price difference, is here. The quality difference is this much. So Vintage Radio is definitely very, very, like, rich smelling. And if you like sweet fragrances, and you want fragrances to last, definitely check it out. Vintage Radio with a beautiful bottle. Okay, definitely highly recommend. It smells very expensive. Number two and number one. Number two, I'm going to go with my favorite fragrance. I love Angel Share, so here goes Royal Blend one more time from French Avenue, Fragrance World. This is the upper class line. I do have the Nero. Nero is more of a dates, like bit more fruity, dark, take on this. Okay, so that one feels like more seasoned whiskey compared to this, even though they're not whiskey, they're like cognac or something like that. But imagine the difference between this and that is like Shiva's Regal. If you do like whiskey, Shiva's has there, I think, 12 years or something, and there's one more is like 18 years or something. I forgot the difference between the years, but one is like more expensive. So that one is more richer, and this one is sweeter. It's more fresher take on Angel Share. It smells so nice. It smells like honey. It smells like booze. It smells like tobacco, I think, but on most part the performance of this is stellar. It almost goes as near as Angel Share, but Angel Share, like 50 ml bottle, it's just so pricey. So if you cannot afford it, try it out. I do layer these fragrances and it smells so expensive. And look at the bottle. I mean, just take a look at the bottle. First time I see these bottles, I thought they're going to be like in the $150 budget, right? Amazing fragrance. I'll finish with number one, which is inspired by Aqua Dubai from Louis Vuitton. And of course, you know what's coming. This is my most used fragrance in summer, Aqua Dubai by Haramain. And I did buy this like so many years, like not so many, so many months back when they arrived, like 75 mil, this one and Dubai Night. I bought them together. And I had like maybe 75 mil or 50 mil, I don't remember, 75 mil perhaps, right? So that small bottle cost me $75. Now the prices of these are reasonable. I think 100 ml costs 75 or 70, right? So whatever you pay, do not pay retail. Like, do not go to Al Haramain in Bangladesh and buy these, because if they have this, they're going to charge you $150. At that price point, it's not worth it. Definitely, Haramain is not doing us any favors to Bangladeshis. I absolutely dislike it. I don't want to use that other word, but dislike it that they are owners is Bangladeshi, but they are charging us so much because of the VAT tax and in the name of all. But anyway, that's not the case. But I love this fragrance. Okay, this fragrance is like soapy, fresh, clean, musky. Some people say it smells like Lux, like the soap. And I just love it, man. This fragrance is just very simple. It's very simple perfume. It's when you smell it on someone, you know like what they're wearing, and it's a very recognizable, very likable scent profile. It's blue in a way. It's fresh, but in the high heat, this one lasts on the clothes. If you do not get good performance out of this, you are just out of luck. I have nothing to say. I'm sorry, right? But this is my number one today. It smells absolutely magical, and I love this fragrance. Okay, so number one today is Aqua Dubai. Smells expensive, and once again, the whole price point I see here, the highest one maybe is Laathani. That one may cost you like $70 to $80. So it's within this range, but they all smell more expensive than what they are. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon, and good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.